Hello and welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. So in today's MS Word tutorial session, I will be explaining to you that how you can make charts in MS Word. Okay. So what are charts? Charts basically means the way we arrange data in pictorial manner, or we can say when we are arranging data in the form of bar graph, pie chart, line chart, histogram, and so on and so forth. Okay, so how we can actually make charts in MS Word? So after you open MS Word, you go to this tab known as Insert over here. Once you open Insert, go to this option called Chart. Okay, you will find this just between Smart Art and Screenshot options. Once you select chart, there will be introduced with various forms of charting designs and options: line, pie, bar, area, map, stock, and etc. So, in for understanding purpose, I will be going with the line chart. Okay. Once we select line chart, here at the top you will find plenty of designs that how the line chart is presented. Okay. So I will be opting the most simplest of all for your better understanding. So once done, we press OK. And upon pressing OK, we can see two things. Number one, an Excel sheet with the datas written. And number two, the datas being presented in the form of a line chart. Now, let's take a hypothetical example. Okay. Suppose your teacher has asked you to plot data of average temperatures from January to April in three major metropolitan cities, okay, by using MS Word. So it's very simple. You can easily do this in MS Word. So what you have to do, please pay attention to it. Here in this Excel sheet, we have to put the variables. Our variables include the months and the name of the cities, along with the temperatures. So this is how you have to plot everything in this table. So watch it carefully. So we are done with part one of our work. Now part two is to add the name of the cities over here. Okay, so we are done with two most important things. Now we have to uh, place all our numerical datas very carefully and with precaution so that we don't end up making any mistakes. So as you can see that as I'm placing all my data, and you can see that there is a change in the line graph. So you will be able to understand how the final diagram would look like once we are done with this. So as you can see, we have finally plotted all our datas, and if I have to explain it to you, you can see that there is a rising trend of temperatures in three major metropolitan cities from January to April. Okay, so line chart basically serves this purpose whereby we can easily able to locate how a particular trend is changing. It can be temperature, it can be it can be temperatures, it can be sales, it can be population change, it can be birth rate, date rate, and so on and so forth. Okay, so this is how you can plot data in uh, MS Word. Okay, we are done with one part of it. Now comes the second part. you can see plenty of menus over here. Now, what are these menus basically? So let me explain it to you. Add chart element. Suppose you want to add say an axis, or you add want to add some another table, that you can do it from chart element. Okay. Next is quick layout. Suppose you want to make the chart look very appealing and attractive. From here you can actually do the same. Say for example, if I go for this layout, as you can see there is a change from the previous one. Similarly, if I go over here, you can see the data sets are presented in a very visually appealing manner. So if you want to go for that, quick layout option is the place from where you can do the same. Now is color. Suppose you are not satisfied with the color that is being shown in this line graph. So what you can do, you can change it from here. Suppose I want to select this one. So you can see that there is a change in the color. Okay. Now I want to make my background look somewhat attractive rather than making it look plain white. So what I can do, as you can see just beside the change color icon, there are plenty of background options. So I press this thing over here, and from here I can change the background look of it. See, okay. Now we are left with three more menus: select data, edit data, and change type chart type menu. Suppose you have made a mistake in the data that you have plotted. So what you can do the same from edit data. Okay. Similarly, in select data as well, you can actually what you can do, you can actually select the entire data set, you can remove it, and you can again plot it from the beginning so that you can understand that where you have made the mistake. Okay. So this is what data select data feature work. This is what select data option serves, and same for edit data as well. And lastly is change chart type. Suppose you're not satisfied with the line graph. So from here you can change your chart type. Say for example, I want this to be in the form of bar graph. So what I can do, I will go to this bar graph option. I will select it, and then I will simply press OK. And as you can see, the line chart has changed from line to bar. Okay. So this is how you can make charts in MS Word. So if you have liked this video and if you have understood, please give a like. If you have any doubts or if you haven't been able to understand any of the process, please write it down under the comment section. And please don't forget to subscribe the channel, as I will be coming up with more tutorial videos for you guys in the coming days. So thank you all and stay well.